Today, I'm going to tell you how you can get the Feeling Understood Masterclass for women that live with MS. But before I do, I'm Jenda Tracy. I'm the founder of Women Thriving with MS, where we help women that are in this place of surviving to get to striving, or in this place from striving to get to thriving. And we do that through our online programs and courses, as well as our Empower You coaching. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, be sure to do that. Click that button below and come join us. We're happy to have you. Now today, I'm super excited because I have created something juicy for you. And this is the Feeling Understood Masterclass. And for a limited time only, you will get this for free. I want you to think for a moment about a time back in your life where someone came up to you and said, "You look really well." And they were pertaining to your MS, right? Your life situation with MS. Or maybe you've experienced a time when someone has sent you an email because they've gone onto Google and they found the answer to how you can heal MS, and they want to send that information to you. When these things happen, do you feel angry? Do you feel frustrated? Do you just want to blow your lid? Well, you know what? I've been there too. I've experienced that time and time again, particularly early in my diagnosis. That was a big challenge for me. So I would be very grumpy, very angry. I was a miserable grump back then. And I thought, I can't live my life this way. This is not working for me. I need to change something because I just was not coping. It was really hard on my body to feel that stress and that anger and agitation. So what I did was, over the next 10 years after being diagnosed, and I was diagnosed back in 2010, so it's been over 12 years now, I started to dive into how could I communicate more effectively? How could I understand people better so they can get me? This is the big thing. And this is what the masterclass is about. It's about getting 3 tools so people get you, so you feel understood. And back then, I was experimenting. I belonged to a nonviolent communication group, and sometimes the communication was really messy. It wasn't always easy. But you know what? I felt over time that I was able to communicate more effectively. And because of that, not only did I rebuild my confidence and my self-esteem, but I actually felt just more positive in my life in general, because I felt more in the driver's seat of my life, more empowered. And that can make such a big difference, right? When you feel empowered in your life. So as a result of that, I figured out some tools that work well for me. And now I want to share these tools with you. So today, let me just touch base a little bit on each tool so that you get and understand what this masterclass is about. So if you want to get access to this Feeling Understood Masterclass, then you need to go below the video and click on the link in that section. Tool number 1 is all about having people be able to put themselves in your shoes, and also have you be able to put yourself in their shoes too. Let me share with you 3 intentions about why I created this tool and why I use it regularly. Number 1 is to build common ground. When you can have that common ground between you and another person, it really does make a big difference. The second one is, when you're using this tool, the intention is to set context that is similar between you and another person. Because if you're here and the other person is on the moon, you're not going to be connecting in the way that you want to connect. And the third intention is really to magnify the impact of MS on your own life in a way where someone can say, I get that. And that's really important. Then let's look at the benefits. When someone understands, when people understand your life situation, doesn't it make a big difference? Let me tell you about the benefits of tool number 1 in terms of feeling understood. When people understand your life situation, doesn't that make a big difference? And also, it builds that connection that you want to have with someone. We all want to feel connected in this world. That is so important. And when that connection can be stronger, imagine how powerful that can be. And then the last is really about empathy and compassion. Through this technique, there's going to be an exchange of empathy and compassion. How wonderful is that? So that is tool 1. Now, if you want to get that, then just go down and click that link below and grab the masterclass right now. Tool number 2. Tool number 2 is about gauging certain areas of your life. For example, your energy level, your physical comfort, as well as your mental health. And when we can gauge those, it makes a big difference. And the fact is that all those areas of your life, how you're feeling, change constantly from the day to the hour to the minute to the week, month, year. It's constantly changing. So that's why this tool is so important, to connect you in real time, in the moment, with how you are doing and being able to share that with others. That's the intention of this tool, is to really get clear about where you're at. So important, because when you can do that, you can really tune in to your own needs. And when you can tune into your own needs, it's so much easier to figure out what actions that you need to take. And as a result of that, you can share that information with others and possibly even ask for help. Imagine that. So there's a lot of intention. This is a power-packed tool around gauging these different areas of your life and how you're feeling. And there are so many benefits from it. So just a few benefits are that you can quantify. You can quantify how you feel on that energy level, how you feel physically and mentally. And this is very key because, people need tangible information to process sometimes. That's just how it is. So if we can do that, it makes a big difference. Another benefit is that it really empowers you to make good decisions for yourself. I know that before I learned these tools, boy, was I making bad decisions in my life. If you're in that same place, if you can raise your hand and say, yes, I have been there, or I'm there right now, or yesterday I did that, then tool number 2 is going to be very helpful for you. And of course, the benefit is being able to also to share this with others. So if that grabs your attention, click that link below this video, grab the masterclass, and get going, because feeling understood is so important. Let's move on to tool number 3. This is all about getting clarity in your life. If you think about when someone doesn't understand, like they don't get you or they don't get what you're going through, how does that make you feel? Do you feel sometimes angry? That would be understandable, maybe even rage. This is something I talk a lot about in the masterclass, and will explain to you how anger is a very powerful tool that you can tap into, along with other emotions. And the intention of this tool is really to find that place of inner wisdom within you by going through this process in tool number 3 and really getting clarity on what you are feeling. It's the baseline to effective communication when you live with MS. I think many of us, or most of us that live with MS, are more tuned in to how we feel now than we've ever felt, physically for sure, maybe mentally. And so on the mental emotional area, that's the area that if you are struggling with that a little bit, then you want to fine tune that. And this tool is going to be very impactful for that, because not only do you tap into that inner wisdom, you're going to identify what that underlying core feeling is. And when you can do that, it's amazing how you feel more resourceful. You become more resourceful. And being resourceful means that your brain has the clarity to decide on how to take action. These are all the intentions behind tool number 3. There are so many benefits when you can tap into that. Not only having that clarity, but having that experience of acknowledgement of your feelings, being able to acknowledge those feelings yourself, being more connected with yourself. And that generates motivation, and you feel so much more free in your life. So even though we're talking about feeling understood with others, we need to be able to tap into feeling understood in ourselves. And when we can get to that place of clarity, then it really makes a big deal in terms of how we communicate with others. Now, each of these 3 tools are part of the MS Communication Toolbox. And I'm so excited that I've had a chance to give you a bit of a look under the hood on the masterclass. And as you know, this masterclass is available to you for free for a limited time only. So be sure to click that link below. So I'm Jenda Tracy, the founder of Women Thriving with MS. Be sure to get the Feeling Understood Masterclass. Get those 3 tools so people get you, and I'll see you there.